Hi, I'm Paul Wilson, creator of the Body Swing and the director of the Paul Wilson Golf School at Bears Best Las Vegas. Here's a great tip to help you with the top of your backswing. If you like this tip, make sure you give me a thumbs up, then click on the red button to subscribe to my channel, then click on the bell so you're notified when I post new tips. And please, tell all your friends about my tips. You know, there's a lot of other people out there that need help too. Here's a great way you can set the top of your backswing while you're at the range and even when you play. So what I'm getting at here is a lot of people, you know, they never quite get the club fully set at the top. So they either are in a position where the club is laid off, meaning it's pointing over here, or sometimes they cross the line. Comparing those two, I would prefer it across the line because that's a stronger position. I really don't like this laid off position, but ideally I would like it down the line at the top. Okay, and that would be with driver, you know, around a 7-iron. Once you get to like a pitching wedge, or a sand wedge, because you're doing a bit of a shorter backswing, it might appear that it's slightly laid off or just slightly this side of the line at the top. That's just because the swing isn't complete with, let's say, a sand wedge, okay? But driver, you know, long irons, hybrids, you know, all the way down to probably 7, 8 iron, maybe, by 9 iron, you're starting to get a little shorter, okay? But I'd really love it to match or be parallel to the target line at the top. All right, so this is what I do in my swing to get this, and I thought that might be a great way for you to be able to set your backswing as well. So like I said, we're gonna do it here, but then we'll talk about what you would do on the course, okay? Because on the course, you don't have an alignment stick right here, right? So let's just talk about it on the range. So here's what I do. So I go like this, getting ready to hit my shot. Now, I'm gonna do practice swings. Now, as I do practice swings, I go back, and in my mind, I'm trying to match that shaft with that stick right there. For me, I cross the line a little bit in the practice swings because I know through videoing my swing, in reality, I don't cross the line. Okay, so I tend to cross the line a little if I'm doing practice swings. That to me feels like it's matched parallel to that stick right there. And I know that's a little across the line. So I go like that. I do that 2 or 3 times. Okay. Then when I hit my shot, I know it should be pretty much down the line at the top. Okay, so hopefully you saw that and the club was right down the line. So that's what I do. But what I'm getting at here is if you can think, you know, match the stick at the top, then you can be in that approximate position to set a great top of the backswing. So let's say you were somebody that went like this, you know, kind of picked up your club a little bit like this. So you picked it up to start with, and then you kind of laid it off at the top. Like that to me is pretty obvious that that club is not parallel to that stick right there. You know what I mean? So for someone picking it up, laying it off, this would be a great way to get the club going down the line, which would be a more powerful position or a better position. I really don't like this position right here. This just causes, you know, so many issues, okay? So picking it up, taking it outside, great. Now, if you were someone that took it way inside and you went like that, and really crossed the line, again, it's kind of obvious. You know, you can actually see the shadow isn't even close to this stick right here. So you could just back that up and go, oh, okay, right there. I'm gonna match the shaft right there. So you do that a bunch of times like that. Oh, okay, match the shaft. And then you hit your shot. Okay, so hopefully that starts to develop in a real simple way, a better top of the backswing position. Now, if you're at home, okay, hopefully you take my advice and you start doing practice swings at home. That is the easiest place you can be working on your golf swing. You can't just do this stuff once a week, all right? You gotta do, like if you're making changes and things, you gotta do this stuff at home. You know, you gotta do it daily. You know, 5 minutes, you do some practice swings every day. Okay, give me 5 minutes, you'll start making changes and build a better swing. So at home, what you could do there is you could use a tiled floor, because that's going to create a line. You could use the edge of a carpet, let's say, or a pattern on your carpet. You could use, go into the backyard. I used to do lots of practice swings. We had a little patio, but the wood slats were here, which is great because I would just perfectly align to the slats, and then I could use those slats as the gauge to where I am at the top, just trying to match the club parallel to the slats on the patio. So that's a great way you can do it. All right, so when you go to the course, now you don't have any of those things. You don't have an alignment stick, there's nothing there. So what are you gonna do on the course? Well, on the course, I want you to match it to your toe line. Okay, so there's your toe line. You go like this. You take the club to the top and you think, okay, I'm gonna match the shaft here to my toe line there. Okay, so you can actually do this when you play. So maybe you're getting ready to hit a shot, okay? You're getting ready to, you got an approach shot or from the tee too, you know, driver, you know, I would be doing this with all clubs. You're standing there like that in the fairway, you think, okay, match my toe line, match my toe line, match my toe line. Okay, good. So you've done it 3 times, then you step up, and of course you hit your shot. All right? So that is just a very simple way. Like I said, this is what I do. If it helps you, great. But, you know, so many people I see are in such a poor position up here that, you know, maybe they're not even thinking of something up here. Right? So if I can give you something to at least think about and you start to get into a better position up here, then you're well on your way to building a better backswing position. All right? So try to think of that. Use the stick, okay? Every pro in the world puts a stick down. Well, let's use the stick to help us set the top of our backswing. Again, do practice swings daily at home. Okay, this is 5 minutes of practice swings. Start working on stuff at home. Then you're doing it every day. So you're gonna get more repetitions, so you're gonna learn stuff a lot faster. And then, like I said, when you go to the golf course, just use your toe line, get to the top, match your toe line in practice swings, then try to replicate that when you hit the shot. All right, you get that? We build a better backswing, you hit better shots. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my Body Swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing. So once again, head on over to bodyswing.com/free samples, click the link up here or in the description below, and I'll send you the free samples right away.